Here we are. I think
Ooh,
we are
yay.
live. Hi, Kim.
Hey, Becky, how are you?
I am ragweedy today, but other than that, I am just peachy. How about yourself?
Oh, yay. I am doing pretty fair. So pretty fair on the upswing. I'm yeah.
I had someone tell me yesterday I asked how they were doing. They said fair to middling. And oh my gosh, we used to say that all the time when I was a kid, like as an old South thing.
Yeah, actually, that's almost what I said. I almost said fair to Midland, and I thought,
Oh
no,
my
I'm on the upswing. Yeah,
God.
yesterday was a little challenging, as I hear your day has been too, right?
Yeah. So we have the perfect topic for today is how to bounce back on a tough day. So, from our end, we have on our website, Seven Sisters Homeschool. We love our website because we get to connect with our friends there, and we've had a bunch of like things that our tech guys had to fix in the store. And so in doing that, he had to clear the cache. I don't even understand all this stuff. But in doing that, it started triggering 500 error codes. So
Ah,
people couldn't check out from the store or
oh,
search two articles in a row, including me, which made it really hard to write a post. I couldn't even get a post written, for Monday. And so I'm sitting there like all my other things, juggling and answering questions and talking to him and going like, this is really hard. And then I go, oh my
yeah.
goodness, I need to practice my skills. So that's what we're talking. So Kim, tell us about your. It could be amusing if it wasn't real life
Oh,
story.
it was actually still pretty amusing, thankfully, because it didn't like land on anyone's head. But so God bless my hubby. Yesterday, we discovered that our garbage disposal, well, our sink was stopped up, and we weren't sure what the origin of all that was. And we both had just days that went from one thing to the next to the
Uh,
next. And then I got to have a meeting with Vicky's son and his wife last night, which was so fun. And so I left to go out and have a lovely dinner and chat with friends. And Doug got to dive under the sink and figure out what was going on. And as he was trying to clear out the pipe where we thought the problem was, the garbage disposal fell down.
that is not funny.
that
Yes, it
it,
is.
it isn't right. Thankfully, it didn't land on his head. That would have made it not funny at all
Yeah.
because those things are heavy. I don't know if you ever picked up a garbage disposal, but they are, and they're like solid.
I'm
But
glad
yeah,
he's okay. Oh my
oh
gosh.
yeah,
I didn't think
yeah.
about it being heavy. Oh
Yeah,
dear. Yeah.
yeah, me too. Yeah, he's fine. I'm fine. We're fine. The place is still a little messy till we get everything cleaned up. But yeah, things happen sometimes, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
That's one of the best bumper sticks in the world is beep
yep,
happens,
yep.
because
Right.
it does,
You
and
bet.
that.
You bet.
So one of the things that has really helped me,
Hmm.
when things aren't going smoothly, because I have a picture in my head of how the universe should be running. And I let God know about that. Like here's my opinion on how this day should go. And when it doesn't, it really irks my
Ah,
brain cells. So
yeah.
so one tool that I have learned to use is to when I feel that, oh my gosh, things aren't behaving right, like this,
Mm,
how am I going to get this done, or this is a
mm.
disaster, so a really big feeling, and I'm good at really big feelings. Um, is I have learned when I feel that, like you can just feel it
Feel it riding.
rising up, and is to stop and take a deep breath and go like, we'll get through this one thing at a time. You know where I learned that from is
Where?
our friend Cindy DeLasser.
Oh
So
yeah.
she watches this. Is years ago back, we have a homeschool umbrella school, and on the registration day, everybody would come with their kids and line up and go over their information and what classes the kids were signing up for. And when you got like 100 families or whatever, it takes a while. So in my brain, I go, this is how it should work. Life should, it should just be, like this idea of perfection. And Cindy would actually be one of the people who were just ticking through the crowds, and I would look out and see this long line of people. And so it would stress me out, and I would have to go do my breathing and calm down. So I asked Cindy, I said, Cindy, how do you manage that long line of people? Like, isn't that stressful for you? And she goes, no, I just do one person at a time.
Wow.
Just
Yeah.
one thing at a time. And
Yep.
she just breathes and does one thing at a time.
Yeah.
And
Right.
like, she knew at the end of the day, the line would be gone and one person at a time.
Yep.
So
Yep.
that's, like, yeah, in real life, you can only do one thing at a time, and the world will just keep going on until everything that needs to get taken care of does. So, and,
Absolutely. Wow. What a great perspective.
yeah,
That is
yeah.
so, and it's so true. It really is. It's just, we just lose sight of that so easily. Yeah.
So
Well,
what's a bounce back from a tough day kind of thing for you?
well, part of mine is just laughing because invariably in a tough day,
Yeah.
almost all the time, you can find something pretty funny or
Mm-hmm.
silly or sometimes just you're laugh. If you don't, you're gonna laugh or you're gonna cry.
Yep. Yep.
So or you could have a puppy and you could pet a puppy.
You're so glad to
um,
see the puppy too.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. We raise seeing eye dogs. If you haven't heard us before or seen us before, and they're just below the camera level. But we've got a friend over for a puppy play date today, and
Uh,
there is one toy, and of course they both want it. Not at all like humans, right? So they're playing keep away all around the table where I am. So you just gotta laugh sometimes, or cry. Honestly, if it is really a really rough day,
yeah.
crying is an awesome release too.
Yeah.
I tend to go to the laugh more than the cry because sometimes I feel like if I start crying, I don't know how long that's going to last.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, like I have certain friends that are just really good at cracking funny, silly jokes, and I will like specifically reach out to them just. And I feel like I've ended up with an ab workout, which is great.
It is so good to have friends like that. And
Yeah.
if one of those friends isn't available, I have found when I feel really like I'm going to lose it cranky side, I'm going to
Oh
just,
yeah. Yep. Yep.
I've learned it's been a skill. It's taken a lot of practice to go to I Has Cheeseburger and watch silly cat videos.
Oh yes. Right. Yep. Yep.
And if you watch enough stupid cat videos,
Yep.
you'll get to laughing, and it just lowers everything down. So it doesn't
Oh
make
yeah.
it doesn't make the problem go away. It just keeps me from behaving badly with the problem.
Absolutely right. Our parallel is there's a Seeing Eye Puppy Raisers Facebook group, and there's a Seeing Eye Facebook group. So there's
Uh,
always adorable puppy pictures.
yeah,
Painfully, yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
This just makes the
Yeah.
world a little bit better place.
It does. It really does. Yeah. Yeah. Or of course I like to go for a walk. I know I was only supposed to share one, but if I can
Yes,
get
I can't do.
outside
Yeah,
and move.
we Kim, you and I, we can't do it.
I
We
know.
just
Yeah.
have to go on.
All right. We were going for a short one today, but well, we're still doing pretty well though. Yeah.
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 Yeah, walks are perfect because it gets you out of that moment into
Mm.
where things are beautiful. There's always a sky and a bird and a tree.
Mm.
There's something that God made that we can just look at and calm down with.
Oh
So,
yeah. Yep. Yep. It absolutely helps.
and once we are a little calmer,
Mm-hmm.
we can model for the people around us how to calm down.
Oh yeah.
And most things will settle down by the end of the day. Some
Yep.
things are ongoing, and then you need your sisters and brothers in the Lord, and a lot of
Amen.
support, and that's okay too.
Yeah. Oh, and I guess we should mention too that praying often helps too, along with the deep breathing and the getting outside and the petting your puppies and watching your kittens and all that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, God
Yeah.
help us. Yes,
It's a
yeah,
wonderful thing. Seriously. Yep.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like Kim always says, you pray first, last, and always, and
Yep.
that
Yep.
we have the God of the universe who knows and cares, and
Seriously.
even when we can't do anything about it, He knows and He cares, and that's important to know. And it's important to have people to pray with us
Mm-hmm.
in tough moments. And
Yeah.
one of the things we can do in our Seven Sisters Homeschool Facebook group is to share prayer requests if people feel
Mm.
comfortable doing that.
Oh
So,
yeah.
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 And even sometimes on if you send a message to us and you say, I don't want to put this
Mm.
out in the public, but would you sisters pray? Like we do.
We do.
We pray. And
We do.
because we believe that God knows and cares, and we want to
Hmm.
be part of that support
Hmm.
spiritually.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Well said. Well said.
Hey, that's
Absolutely.
a good place. Kim and I, we were aiming for 7 to 10 minutes today,
Yeah.
and I think we did it, Kim. I think
I
we got
think
it in
so.
the.
I think we did.
So,
Shocking.
so a lot of challenges going on, but my goodness, we could set a little goal and make it, and it feels better
It
inside.
does. It does. And we got some laughter and some fun time and friend
Yeah,
time.
yeah,
Yeah. So we love you, friends. Thank you
yeah,
for jumping in.
yeah, and for being our seventh sisters.
You bet. You
Yeah,
bet. Yeah. Yeah. Send us some of your adventures in the comments.
yeah,
Let us know what you're bouncing back from or anything we can pray for or whatever. Yeah.
yes.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Have a
All
great
right. Well,
day.
have a good day, everybody. We'll see
Yeah.
you next week. Bye bye.
See ya. Bye bye.